After the last couple days here on the cruise, this is my first cruise. I've gotten a hang of the Carnival Hub app. I'm just gonna give you a quick overview and how I use it. So this is the home screen. The home screen will tell you where you're currently at in port, and nicely gives you what time you need to be back on board so you don't miss the cruise, what the weather. If you've gone through the things to do lists previously, it shows you your favorites, what kind of information or what kind of events are happening currently. They'll give you like a little highlight area of the maybe some bigger events. But then if you just keep on scrolling or on another screen, it'll show you all events. Very similar to what's listed in the Fun Times, which is the printed form of the what's happening for each port day. So that's just sort of the highlighted section on the home screen. What I use most is the what's happening or the food and drinks, just to get so I'll go to what's happening first. So this will be broken down by day. So right now it's Wednesday, or the third day of the this cruise, and we're in Ensenada. And it will start listing things based off of what the current time is. If you find something that you like in here, you can give it a heart to indicate that it can be a favorite, and then that will be added to your favorites tab. So again, you can look through just and filter out just the favorites that you've gone through and are interested in. And if there's something that you're not sure what it's totally about, if you just click on the name, it'll give you a idea what it is and where it's located. And then you click on the map of where it's located. It'll bring up a larger map, and that shows you it tells you the name of the area that's at, the floor number, and if it's on the mid, front, or aft of the ship. So once you go through all this, find what you like. Yeah, if you do like the punchliner, I'll let you know if it's a age level. Like this one right here is the 7 p.m. is a PG showing. But if you go to the usually one around the evenings, I have a late evening one usually. Here it is, punchliner. And this one is an R, recommended to be 18 and over. I believe they even ask you to leave the room if you're under 18. So that's kind of the idea of what's happening. And then you can also go and look at future days trip. Like I can go for tomorrow, which is the C day here, and I'll show you what's available for. So you can go ahead and plan out and get an idea of all the events that are happening throughout your whole cruise. Everything I like here is the food and drinks tab. So when you select food and drinks from the home menu, then you have two different tabs. It's the food side and the drink side. I haven't really investigated the drink side too much. I'm a pretty light drinker. This is we started Monday and it's Wednesday, and so we got between Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday I've had a total of 2 drinks. So I won't be too much help on that, but we'll give you an idea of what's open, the hours of certain bars and locations, and the location of those bars. So let's go back to the food tab though. Similar idea with the food tab. If you scroll through it, we'll break it down by breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I've already had breakfast today, or it's past breakfast, so it's not really showing the breakfast options on this menu at the moment. But I'll show you if it's what's open currently based on time and when it closes. So like the Blue Iguana Cantina is going to close here in a couple minutes. It's almost the end of the lunch period and where it's located. And the Guys is open until 6 p.m. and I have to say that is a good burger. And then it also lets you know the different main dining room options and the Lido buffet. So I have the Your Time Dining. Once again, I click on Your Time Dining. It'll let me know that it's I can start going in anytime between 5:45 p.m. and last seated at 9:30 p.m. And once again, it'll give you a map. You click on the map, I'll bring up a little larger one and show you where that's located and what floor it's on. And then also, if you click on the view menu, I'll show you what the menu is for that day, and give you an idea of what you can plan for. I noticed that this isn't 100% the same. There seems to be a couple items that are left off when you get into the main dining room, but that at least gives you a good idea. The appetizers always seem to think it just seems that there's a couple more options for the main entree section when you actually sit down than what's listed on this particular menu. And then there's the early dining and late dining. So the your time dining, early dining, and late dining all have the same menu. It's just the only difference is what room you're going to for your meal and what time you're showing up at. Then of course there's the Lido buffet or Lido restaurant, and that's available to anyone during the core dinner hours. But it's just it's a serve yourself buffet style, not a sit down be served style. Then it also shows the other options you have. The Pirate Pizza, or Pizza Pirate, which I haven't tried yet. That's open 24 hours. There's also a soft serve ice cream machine that's open 24 hours. I have not tried the deli sandwiches at the Carnival Deli. They do look good. I've seen a couple pass by with people have their trays, and you can get grilled or just normal style, non-grilled. And then the late night snacks are. I saw late night snacks one night. I haven't tried it myself, but it lists the hours for that too. And then a couple other things in here. So once you go through and you for going back to the what's happening, once you go through and if you heart things that you like, you also can list your favorites by going to the main menu and showing the favorites, and that will filter out just what you might be interested in. There's another option in here, chat. I'm going solo on this trip right now, so no one I really need to chat with, but if you're with family or friends for just $5, just as long as their app is their smartphone or device is connected to the ship Wi-Fi, and they have their app open and activated, you can chat with them anywhere on the ship. So you don't have to be together. You can check in with family or friends or whatnot, or plan a meetup. So that's kind of cool. And for $5, that's pretty convenient. And then there's also the people. So maybe this is how you pretty much chat with people. You locate them. You just type their name in, and it'll show up. I'm not sure if this will only show the people that are registered with the chat or everybody else in the cruise, because I'm not showing up on here, so. Or maybe it doesn't show up yourself. Who knows? But anyways, so that's the chat. The ship map. This is actually pretty good. I like going to after clicking on ship maps from the main menu, I like going to the list view. This will break it down by sort of like categories. So, got art, casino, places to go for drinks, entertainment options, food, some more generic, general areas in there. For example, maybe you're interested in going to see one of the production shows. That's usually in the Paris Lounge. So if you come in here and you just click on Paris Lounge, it'll bring up a map and where it's located. Open times just gives you an idea of what's currently open. Got the jogging track and various different things. If it's not currently, it seems, what I've noticed about this, it seems like everything that's open is filtered to the top. Then things that are currently closed, maybe not 100%. Sure. Yeah. And then things that are currently closed get sort of bubbled down to the bottom. Good to know, just informational. Like liquor policy, if you want to expand that. Account summary. This will give you a breakdown of your silent sale account. Let you know the purchases that have been made on your account. So I've had a couple drinks at the piano bar. I paid for a shore excursion, and and I bought on November, I bought a toothpaste. I left my toothpaste at home. I forgot to bring it with me. $7 for a tube of toothpaste, people. So don't forget your toothpaste. And then it shows that I prepaid ahead of time $75 to add to my account. So right now I have a total of $2.37 left to spend. And then if you do want internet access, you can pay for it. You'll get internet access through the ship's Wi-Fi. The social media one doesn't look too bad a price, $20 for the whole crew if you want to be able to chat with family or friends via Facebook or WhatsApp, Snapchat. Once you start getting into the actual internet packages for a little bit more, especially the premium one, that's a little steep for me. I don't think it's not necessary to be hooked up to the world that much for a short 4-day cruise. So, and plus, when you get the ports, you can send them connect when you get in port. You don't have to be connected 24/7. At least I don't need to. So, anyways, that's the pretty much most of the things that we went through, and I hope this gives you a little more information on what you can or cannot do with the Carnival Hub app.